Celebrating the magic of high school sports, Allen Media Group proudly presents the WIAA State Softball Championships. Live from Goodman Diamond in Madison, Wisconsin, this WIAA sports exclusive is brought to you statewide by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation. Zero in Wisconsin. Together, we can save lives. Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. A proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Sportsmanship Award for over 50 years. And WEAC. We teach, we inspire.
From Goodman Diamond on the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Madison, welcome back to the 2024 WIAA State Girls Softball Championships. It's the Division I final. The fourth-seeded Milton Redhawks against the second seed, the Kenosha Bradford Red Devils. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us from Madison. Along with Bill Brophy, I'm Jay Wilson. Well, Brof, Kenosha Bradford, Milton, somebody's going to win the school's first state title tonight.
And it should be pitching, which is probably going to be the focus of whoever wins. We've seen great pitching from these teams in the first 2 days. Gwen Baker of Milton set a record with 18 strikeouts on day one. Milton won in 12 innings. And then last night they ended Kekana's 108-game winning streak with a 5-3 win, scoring 3 in the 7th inning. Meanwhile, Kenosha Bradford hasn't allowed a run, only 6 hits in 2 games. You'll see Aubrey Strelo, one of a pitching tandem that has been outstanding, take the mound against Baker in what should be a great pitcher's duel.
As you can see, the lineups are being introduced to the crowd. We'll have first pitch and the start of the Division I final in just a moment. But first, a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. That is jam-packed, the Milton cheering section. Good crowd supporting Kenosha Bradford. There's the Red Devil. Good evening, sir. Nice cape. Let's go to the Menards keys to the game. Brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. Rolf, what do you got?
Well, we talked about the topic. Gwen Baker has been a pitching sensation for Milton. Set the Division I record with 18 strikeouts and a 2-1 win over New Richmond on Thursday night, and then last night she was in the circle when Milton broke Kekana's heart, handled their first loss since May of 2021. Baker allowed 8 hits, 3 runs last night in a 5-3 Milton win over Kekana. Meanwhile, the pair of Brooklyn Danielson and Aubrey Strelo have only allowed 6 hits and no runs. Strelo gets the nod in the circle tonight. She threw a complete game on opening day against Cedarburg.
All right, Milton leads off with second baseman Kylie Reed. Then Ella Knoble and Kenzie Marquardt, the first 3 scheduled to face Aubrey Strelo. Reed, a .389 hitter on the season, trying to set the table for the Milton Redhawks. Missed with that one, 2-1. This is Milton's 4th trip to the state softball tournament, their 2nd trip in the last 3 seasons. In 2022, Milton was eliminated in the quarterfinals against Sun Prairie. Milton just had 2 hits in the game. Then sophomore pitcher Gwen Baker was touched up for 5 runs. Well, experience has only improved Gwen Baker, and she is one of the best in the state.
As a team, Milton hits .309 collectively. They've only hit 1 home run collectively.
That one's fouled off of Reed.
But they find ways to win. A lot of it has to do with what Baker does in the circle and the way they play defense.
There is the starting lineup, brought to you by Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. 2
of those hitters have averages over 400. They're Marquardt and Mazzara.
And Reed goes down on strikes to start the game.
First baseman Noble.
At the outside corner to get the strikeout to start the game.
There's Aubrey Strelo's numbers.
Again, they've been enhanced by a 4-hit shutout against Cedarburg on day 1. She threw 2 innings to lock down the victory against Watertown. didn't allow a hit yesterday.
Here's Ella Knoebel, the Milton Redhawks first baseman. Just underway here, Division I. Again, we're delayed earlier this afternoon for an hour and 17 minutes by lots of rain. They did a great job getting this field back in shape. We resumed after that and completed the Division 3 and 4, 2 and 3 championships, I should say, and now we're deciding it in Division 1 to wrap up a great week of softball here at Goodman Diamond in Madison. 1-2 the count to Knoebel. Bounce to second. Brooklyn Danielson couldn't handle the short hop. And that's the first runner of the game for Milton.
See how they rule this. Danielson doesn't play it real well. Hops up on her chest and she can't play the ball when it gets in front of her. They call that an error 4. And it does give Milton its first base runner.
Kenzie Marquardt steps in. What an offensive year she's had. 463, 21 runs batted in. First pitch from Strelo misses. Ball 1. Milton, the champions of the Badger Conference Large Division, 12-2 record. The Badger Large had 4 teams in Division I sectional championship games. Milton and Watertown made it here to state this week.
Marquardt has 10 doubles out of his 31 hits. There's the coach of Milton. That's Kurt Mussey.
4th season in charge at Milton. Co-coach of the year this year in the Badger Large with Beaver Dam's Abby Schmidt. Kurt Mussey also a volunteer assistant coach with the UW Whitewater softball program. He loves this sport.
Put some signs on out there to the base runner.
That one taken. Throw back to first. Back in time is the runner.
Parker, the catcher, letting Knoebel know she's out there. Milton has stolen 45 bases in 48 attempts this year. So about 2 a game.
Last pitch was called a strike. So 2-2. There's a hot shot foul just outside the third base line.
Off-speed delivery, and Marquardt hooked it down in the corner, but just foul.
Boy, that had a great sound off the bat. Strelo now the 2-2 count.
200 feet down each line here at the Wisconsin Badgers, Goodman Diamond.
Fouled off of Marquardt, so it stays 2-2. The wind was howling the first 2 days.
It's settled down.
And there's nothing right now.
Yeah, and that's okay. Beautiful night. Temperature in the low 60s.
Just a little breeze blowing the flags behind the third baseline. But
yeah, that's always conflicting winds.
Yeah, that's right. Huh? All right, another 2-2 coming to Marquardt. A little high, full count.
Yeah, she tried to get her to go up the ladder and no go. 218 of the power alleys here in Goodman Diamond.
There you see.
So it takes a good poke with or without the wind to get one out of here.
It's a gentle breeze blowing that Wisconsin pennant over. On the third base side, here comes the payoff pitch. Good take, ball 4.
Marquardt stops by the on-deck circle to advise Jenna Benish what she thinks of the offerings of Strelo after coaxing the walk. I think we'll get a courtesy runner for the catcher.
Everybody's looking to the dugout to see who that's going to be.
The infielder's coming in to calm Strelo down after the walk. The first base coach wants to know who the courtesy runner is going to be.
And I think Kurt Mussey said 17, if I saw his lips correctly. Yeah, they did.
You're a good lip reader.
Well, Kylie Butchin.
Courtesy runner at first base for the Milton Redhawks, catcher Kenzie Marquardt, number 17, Kylie Butchin.
Jesus, freshman.
For Milton. Now batting, center fielder Jenna.
All right, back to the plate. Jenna Benesh, the center fielder. Big swing and a miss. Second team all-conference this year, also 3 years on varsity basketball. So many multi-sport athletes we see every year here at the state softball tournament. One strike pitch. Fouled quickly, 0-2. Little gap in right center field.
Jenna had the big hit against Kekana last night in the 3-run seventh. It was her 2-run single with the bases loaded, which turned a Kekana lead into a deficit.
That one missed 1-2. Yeah, that's a result that sent shockwaves through the Wisconsin softball community, that's for sure.
Again, Kekana, 3-time champion, hadn't lost since May of 2021. That's right, May of 2021.
They were just 4 wins away from tying the all-time national high school record of 112. Boy, and that's something Milton will hang their hats on forever. They were the team that did it.
And again, they did it with a 3-run, 2-out rally, thanks to the woman in the box right here.
Swinging, strike 3, 2 down. Big out for Aubrey Strelo.
Left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Molly Baker.
Molly Baker had the bases loaded game-winning single on Thursday to beat New Richmond.
Yeah, they've had a few heroes, different ones at that. This will be the 25th pitch of the inning for Aubrey Strelo. Trying to get out of a bit of a jam here with runners at first and second, now 2 outs. This is to short, and that's going to be Morgan Smith taking it herself, and that will retire Milton, and that's the end of the inning. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station. Milton had 2 runners on an error and a walk in the first inning, but did not score. Here comes Kenosha Bradford. Here are your starting lineups, brought to you by Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. There's how the Red Devils line up for their head coach, John Ruffalo. His 21st season in charge at Kenosha Bradford. Also the athletic director at Bradford High School.
As a team, Bradford hits .330. Hit 12 home runs. And primarily, they do it with pitching. Their pitching tandem, and there's also a third pitcher, Madeline Strelo, that's been used sparingly, has an ERA of 1.06 and compiling a 26-3 record.
So this is Aubrey Strelo, and she'll loop a single to left field. Good start for the first for the Red Devils. Strelo starts it with a hit.
Strelo just sticks her bat out and serves it in the left field over the shortstop's head.
Center fielder, Celia May.
Served it up.
Didn't even find green, but it's a hit.
So here comes Celia May. She was hitting 4th earlier this week. Today she's moved up to the number 2 position, tried to bunt. As Kenosha Bradford figures, well, there might not be a whole lot of runs scored in this game, so they're thinking small early.
Probably not a bad idea. They've successfully bunted 21 times in 27 games this year, so small ball is not necessarily their game. They've stolen 77 bases in 90 attempts.
1 strike pitch, and it gets by the catcher, Kenzie Marquardt, so that sends Strelo down to second. Now, better than the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened here.
Pitch up out of the zone, hit right in the glove, and
The bat might have been a little bit of a screen. Didn't hit it. Another bunt. Ooh, that hit hurt. Was that out of the box or not?
looked like it to me. Yep.
Yep. So May is called out for being hit by the batted ball outside of the box. Another look.
Thomas Hack with a little bit of a delayed call, but clearly got it right. She was clearly out of the box when the ball hit her. Thomas Hack kept us waiting a bit, but finally called her out.
So Strelo stays at second, and now it goes to Angela Parker, the Kenosha Bradford catcher. Big cut, foul ball. If you're thinking, boy, that Gwen Baker looks like an imposing figure in the circle, she's listed at 6 feet 2 inches.
Boy, and I thought she was taller than that. I saw her downstairs.
Yeah.
She's,
Oh, bro, if you know what program heights are like.
yeah.
Here comes Parker. That one just missed the outside.
Baker is committed to pitch at Butler next year. So she'll be competing in Division I.
Another foul, 1 and 2. And some of the numbers on Gwen Baker this season, that's pretty good stuff.
And she's followed that up by, again, set a record with 18 strikeouts, about 8 hits and 1 run against New Richmond on Thursday, and then beat Kakano last night, about 8 hits and 3 runs against the Galloping Ghosts.
Parker lines one to second. Look out! Double play! Reed with the catch. Mesro with the touch at the bag. It's a double play that ends the inning.
Great awareness here by Mazzara. When she saw that Reed was going to make the catch, she snuck back to second before the base runner to double it up and end the first inning.
Another look at that double play that ends the first for Milton. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station. The 2024 WIAA Softball Championships are brought to you by Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. A proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award for over 50 years. Boy, once we got the rain out of here, it's turned into a beautiful evening.
Not a cloud in the sky as the sun sets on Goodman Diamond and the lights take effect. Temperatures in the low 60s. Perfect night for softball.
Sure is. Here's Sophie Mesra, the shortstop for Milton. She'll lead off, followed by Trinity Harris and Lyndon Briggs. A half-hearted swing there will cost her, and it's 1-1.
We've seen 3 first-time winners already today. In fact, the only team that had ever won a state title prior to today that won again was in Division 5, where Bocelli beat Oakfield 4-3, then Fall Creek shut out Cuba City 7-0. Prescott beat Laconia 3-1 in Division 3, and in Division 2, Waupun beat top-ranked Mosinee 7-3. So 3 first-time winners. We'll have a first-time winner here.
Bouncer to second. Brooklyn Danielson bobbles late.
Second straight inning. Been an error on the second baseman. Smith trying to settle down her double play partner. Danielson having trouble again. Didn't appear to be a
well, she backed up on it
again.
again.
They say play the ball, don't let the ball play you. And instead of charging the ball, she backed up on it, and her second straight error in as many innings.
So the Milton offense gets a leadoff runner. Here's Trinity Harris looking to bunt. Popped it up, caught. Lauren Jean Blank was charging in from first, and she catches the foul, the pop-up of the bunt. 1 out. Here comes Lyndon Briggs, the right fielder. Honorable mention all conference, going to play softball at UW Oshkosh. First pitch from Strelo is high for ball 1.
Partner for the Division 3 game. Cindy Supple will be happy about this girl going to her alma mater.
Right. Bunt. They'll go to first. And she kept her foot on the bag to Danielson, so that retires Briggs. Sacrifice successful. Mesra goes to second.
Strelo does a good job fielding her position. She bounces off the mound, makes sure to get one. Didn't even think about throwing to second.
Danielson had to stretch a little bit to get it, but did so successfully. So 2 down, Mesra at second. Here's the Milton pitcher, Gwen Baker. .293 her average on the year, with 15 runs batted in.
He went 1 for 1 last night against Kakana. Been a couple hits against New Richmond on opening night of the tournament.
Unanimous first team all conference selections, Gwen Baker. Two 2-0 the count to her, with 2 outs here in the second inning. Division I championship. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Milton's won 14 straight games. They're playing their best ball at the right time of year.
Top of the order on deck, Kylie Reed, hoping to get a chance to hit here in the second. Good take there by Baker. And now the count's 3-1. Hi, Coach. Ball 4. Near miss for Strelo. And it's a walk. 2 on, 2 out.
Second straight inning, Milton's had multiple base runners. They're looking for a clutch 2-out hit here from Kylie Reed.
This was very, very close. I'll tell you, Baker, well, Baker's a pitcher, so she has a pretty good idea of the strike zone.
And because she's a pitcher, she's going to get a courtesy runner, too. Somebody who's about 6, 8, 10 inches shorter than her.
Right. Let's see who that is. Olivia Schutz, number 5 for Milton. She is a junior. Plays some shortstop for the Redhawks.
And she's 9 inches shorter than Gwen Baker. They will not be confused.
No. Hot shot, foul, just outside the first base bag. So Schutz runs for Baker at first. Sophie Mesra, who led off the inning reaching on an error, stays at second. And Kylie Reed hopes to knock one or both of them home with a hit here to give Milton the early advantage. Strelo wants a new softball.
Reed's a .389 hitter. Only 4 extra base hits all year of her 28 hits. She's knocked in 8 runs.
One strike pitch. Hit up the middle. That's to short. Morgan Smith throwing. Good stretch by Jean Blank over at first to retire Reed and end this inning for Kenosha Bradford. Another look at that last play at first. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station. Sunset at Goodman Diamond in Madison. Boy, is that beautiful.
Well, Ryan McGahey and Jess Icorst, our producer and director, dialing up the pretty pictures here at dusk.
They don't miss a beat. Good job. All right, Kenosha Bradford. Well, they sent up the minimum of batters thanks to a line-out double play to end the first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lauren Jean Blank, starting off the second. And she starts off with a foul ball for strike 1. There's the Kenosha Bradford Red Devils getting all the things going. Boy, that padding may not last the game there.
I was saying a little early for that one girl having the rally cap on it. But Jean Blank's hit .466 this year, so maybe she's used to seeing her do some special things. Has 14 doubles, 5 triples, 4 homers, and 25 RBIs, so she has done some special things.
Yeah. Single and an RBI in the quarterfinal win against Cedarburg. She's first team All Southeast Conference. Southeast Conference Player of the Year, and she has a base hit to right. So all that pounding on the padding helped.
So it's a nice swing. It goes the other way. That ball had some juice as it went over Reed's head, and I thought it was going to split the outfielders and go to the wall, but it didn't. Nonetheless, leadoff person's on for the second straight inning for Kenosha Bradford.
Here comes second baseman Brooklyn Danielson. Yeah, that outfield got awfully wet in that rain this afternoon. And had to watch out for the ball skidding and you slipping to go get it, but conditions are pretty close to ideal now as things have dried out a little bit. A little sun came out later in the afternoon. So
Danielson showed bunt there and then pulled the bat back and tried to poke it to right again.
That one hit the bat. That's going to be a foul, so quickly 0-2. Brooklyn Danielson's year at the plate.
She's only bunted successfully once all year. This is a team that doesn't do that a lot. Only had 21 sacrifice hits in 29 games.
The 0-2. This is bounced to the left side. Shortstop Sophia Mesra throws, save. So Danielson flies down the line and beats the throw. First and second for Bradford, nobody out.
I feel good about that after 2 errors to start the game. She reaches here. Nice play by Mesra. Goes to the backhand, but it's a long throw. And Danielson beats it by a half step.
Close, but the right call. Well, yeah, that's close.
Yep.
And you watch it in real time. That's a real tough decision, but I think they got it right. Let's see what Mona Duckworth-Torres wants to do. She flashed bunt a little bit. You figure if they're bunting with run around first and nobody out, first and second, nobody out, get 2 into scoring position if you're successful.
Milton had the wheel play on in the first pitch.
And that's just off the glove of the catcher, so that's going to move the runners up without the sacrifice to second and third.
Very similar to the first inning when a pitch high and away bounded off the glove of Marquardt, and the runners move up. Again, pitch up and out of the zone, but Marquardt got a glove on it and couldn't hold on. So now the infield comes in. Again, as you alluded to, well, coaches must think this is going to be a low-scoring game.
That's a beautiful pitch right in the corner, strike 1. If she does hit it, she's not going to do much with it. Great location. Mona Duckworth-Torres, 233 in the year, 7 runs batted in.
It doesn't have an extra base hit.
She'd take a single right now. That's a hot shot off the glove of the first baseman, Noble. 1 run is in, and Kenosha Bradford's on the board as Jean Blank scores.
Basically, she put the ball in play, had enough juice on it to see the ball bounce off the glove of Noble, and 3 straight hits have given Kenosha Bradford the early lead.
This hit pretty well.
Tough chance to be sure.
Designated player, Madeline
Oh my, they call that an error.
Tough one.
So no RBI. Well, we'll double check that.
We'll wait for the official scoring to catch up here. In the meantime, Maddie Stralo's up, the designated player for Kenosha Bradford. So they're going to give her an RBI. Still waiting, and it was officially an error. Officially an error, but they do give her the RBI. 1-0 Kenosha Bradford. And now the runner from first, Duckworth-Torres, will get a free base.
He trots down to second base. Nobody was covering it. Second by design. They had no intention of throwing through.
So again, second and third with nobody out.
And again, the infield in tight.
The left-handed hitting Maddie Stralo tries to walk up and slap it, but lets it go by for a strike call.
Stralo, just a 193 hitter, has 1 extra base hit over 16 this year. He's knocked in 5 runs.
Do you dare try a squeeze bunter?
I think Milton's thought about that option.
The corners are certainly thinking it. There's the look. And fouled off. So now 2-2. You'd think that would eliminate that bunt, but you never know. Tried one more time.
Maddie Stralo, a 9th grader.
Look at Stralo's right foot is nearly out of the batter's box when she starts. She's tried to slap it to the left side, but fouled it, so 2-2 remains the count. Stralo trying to battle against Gwen Baker. This is Kenosha Bradford's 6th trip to the state softball tournament. Their first since 2019. They were runners-up in 2013, made the semis in 2011. And swinging strike 3, down goes Stralo for the first out.
The first strikeout of the night, and it was much needed.
Left fielder,
Kenosha Bradford also has a state appearance as a member of the co-op team with Kenosha Ruther back in 2019. There's strike 3 on Strelo. All right, next up for Kenosha Bradford is Kylie Lanhard. Again, still 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. There's the bunt, and it's fouled.
That was a suicide squeeze. Runner was coming down the line from third, hard. But Lanhard, another freshman, fouled it off.
Now, the way our home plate umpire tonight is Thomas Hack from Wausau. At first base is Don Baumgart from Kimberly and Todd Jans from Lake Mills. 1 strike pitch. There's the bluff bunt, then a swing, a late one at that, and it's 0-2.
You see Lanhard hasn't driven in many runs this year. 2 of her 10 hits have gone for extra bases. Baker looking for another strikeout.
And nearly got it. An anxious moment by Lanhard as she was just waiting for the umpire not to say anything.
Yeah, I was going to say her body language indicated that perhaps she thought that was strike 3.
But she gets another chance here. Now it's 1-2. To short. Good pick there by Mesra. Coming home. Save. Well, they tried to get Danielson at the plate, but she avoided the tag. And a second run scores for Kenosha Bradford to make it 2-0.
Good base running by Lanhard. It goes all the way to second in the confusion. Mesra looked like he had trouble getting the ball out of her glove, and that double or that hitch caused the throw to be a bit tardy. No slide, but
obviously
Danielson gets in there.
Obviously, he had to make the tag, not a force play at the plate. So 2-0 Red Devils. Boy, it's just stunning to see Gwen Baker pitching, and then you see a 2 for the other team. Doesn't happen very often. Morgan Smith up. She's going to bunt. Little hesitation by Baker. She'll throw to first, but the sacrifice scores Duckworth-Torres. 3-0 Bradford.
Yeah, that was a squeeze, and that time Morgan Smith got the bunt down.
There's so many expressive faces. Look at the eyes. Wow. Focus.
She gets the bunt down. Baker has no other play except to first. The runner coming. Baker probably made the right choice. You see the catcher, Marquardt, instructed her battery mate to throw to first. And it's 3-zip.
It's a bell ringer here at Goodman Diamond. Boy, a big 3-run inning so far for Kenosha Bradford. Now there's 2 outs. Lanhardt's the runner at third. And we're at the top of the order, second time through, starting with Aubrey Strelo. This is hit to center. Benash can't get there, base hit. In comes Lanhardt. RBI single, Aubrey Strelo. 4-0 Bradford.
Big 2-out hit by Strelo.
Boy, that ball just never got to Benash in center.
Just looped it in the center, and really Benash has no chance at that ball. Third hit of the inning. And we'll get a courtesy runner for the pitcher, who picks up the 2-out RBI.
Okay, this is number 15, Robin Lowen. She's a junior running at first for Strelo, the pitcher. Celia May up. Fouled.
Kenosha Bradford's won their last 5 in a row. Her last loss was to Kakana 8-0. They got no hit that night by Carly Meredith, the 2-time Gatorade Player of the Year from Kakana.
But a long inning for Milton. That was Baker's 25th pitch of this frame. 4 are in. Gwen Baker is not used to this. The 0-2 to Celia May. Check swing foul. Will it stay in play? Not quite. Celia May had an RBI double in the quarterfinal win against Cedarburg. She's going to play college softball at MATC. Second team all-conference for Celia May. Started every game in center field for Bradford this year. Dependable player. She can hit a little too, 358 on the year. Took something off it and missed, 1 and 2. Well, Milton had such an emotional win last night over Kakana. You always wonder the next day what it's going to be like if you can keep that momentum going. So far it hasn't happened. There's strike 3 in the corner. That'll do it for the inning, but what an inning for Kenosha Bradford as they score 4. Now a word from our local stations. This is your WIAA network station. It's the moon over Madison. Well, we've got a good camera to get the craters like that, huh?
Yeah, very nice job, guys.
A little crescent. I wonder what phase that is. Gibbous crescent or something like that?
You would hang around weather fronts from your TV days.
I'm afraid so. Well, there's Gwen Baker taking a drink. Boy. Wonder what's going through her mind. Down 4-0. Here's Milton trying to do something about it offensively against Aubrey Strelo, who says, thank you very much. We're up by 4.
Kenosha Bradford hasn't given up a run in 16 tournament innings here this weekend at Goodman Diamond, including 2 tonight.
Ella Noble in there for Milton to start off the 3rd. Bounced. Foul ball.
Strelo hasn't given up a hit. And a couple of base runners thanks to errors and a walk.
A couple of other state championships were determined today. The first ever lacrosse titles. Girls went to Kettle Moraine Badgers 17-15 over University School of Milwaukee. Next pitch is hit to first. That is a fair ball, and it'll be Jean Blank taking it unassisted for the first out. The boys lacrosse winner was Middleton 7-6 over Neenah. And just down the street at Nielsen Tennis Stadium, boys team tennis winners, Division I Brookfield Central, Division II Brookfield Academy. Here's Kenzie Marquardt. Walked her first time up. Milton looking for its first hit of the night. Marquardt, strike 1. Fisted foul, first base side, quickly 0-2.
Milton thought they had something going in the first inning when Noble reached on an error and then Marquardt walked, but Strelo recorded her second strikeout of the night against Benash and then got Molly Baker, or Gwen Baker, Molly Baker threw the first time to ground out to short.
Here comes the 0-2 to Kenzie Marquardt. Just off the outside edge. Strelo wanted it, held the pose, didn't get it. See if Marquardt can take advantage of that opportunity. Staying alive in this at bat. Here's the 1-2. That one did catch the corner, strike 3. Down goes Marquardt, 2 outs in the 3rd.
Pitcher's pitch here. Strelo shoots the corner. And that's a tough pitch to hit if you're Marquardt.
Jenna Benash is next. Milton has had 3, make it 4 base runners. 2 on errors, 2 on walks. They had 2 runners on in each of the first 2 innings. This one's pulled foul outside third base.
Granted them both. So they had early chances, but it was Kenosha Bradford which grabbed the lead with their 4-run second.
Milton is a city in Rock County in south central Wisconsin, about a 40-45 minute drive south and a little east of Madison, just off I-90 going to Janesville.
And you're saying tonight there's a lot fewer people in Milton than there usually is on a Saturday night.
There were so many cars in the parking lot over in lot 60 over there, and they were all, well, most of them were wearing Milton Redhawk shirts.
Great support for softball team looking for their first ever state title.
And last night against Takana, they cheered every pitch. Every pitch. Jenna Benash, 3-1 the count to her. Trying to get something started for the Redhawks. Fouled. 3-2. Of course, Kenosha is located in the southeast corner of the state, right along the shores of Lake Michigan. You know, Kenosha had an NFL franchise in 1924.
I did not.
They were called the Kenosha Maroons, and they folded after 4 games. But they were in the NFL for a moment. Ball 4, a little low. So Benash does get on base with 2 out. Molly Baker up next.
Left fielder Molly Baker.
Strelo, a little floater that Baker bid on for a strike.
Molly's a 10th grader. One of 4 sophomores on this team. Boy, she's got her baffled with the off-speed stuff. Pretty balanced roster. 5 seniors, 4 juniors. 4 sophomores and a couple, make it 3 freshmen.
And strike 3 just froze Baker, and she watched it go by. Couple of strikeouts in the inning for Strelo. Still nothing doing offensively for Milton. 4-0 Bradford. Now a word from our local stations. This is your WIA network station. The 2024 WIAA Softball Championships are brought to you by the Wisconsin Education Association Council. WEAC thanks all public school educators giving their all this school year. WEAC, we teach, we inspire. Wow, now we're getting artsy. We're going after awards tonight. Great camera shot of the state capitol. Here's Angela Parker leading off for Kenosha Bradford. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Red Devils got 4 in the 2nd to lead. Up the middle, base hit. Parker slaps it to center.
5th hit for Kenosha Bradford, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
Again, Gwen Baker's earned run average, of course, there's an earned run or an unearned run or 2 mixed in there, but 0.57. 72 hits in 148 innings, and Kenosha Bradford already has 5.
They've had some healthy cuts against her, too.
This is Jasmine Granados running for Angela Parker. Granados running for Parker. Here's Lauren Jean Blank, the first baseman. She got that big 4-run 2nd inning started with a single. Eventually came around to score. And looks at strike 1 from Gwen Baker. Talk about Kenosha football. A Heisman Trophy winner is from Kenosha. Alan Amici.
That's right.
He played at Kenosha Bradford the first year of the school.
I did not know that.
Yeah, another strike. And then came Melvin Gordon.
I did know that.
Played at the University of Wisconsin. Ran for 1,000,000 yards.
What a decent NFL career.
Right. In the air to right. Long run for Briggs. Now she stops and retreats a couple steps, makes the catch. Now you got to get used to the lighting here as we transition from twilight to sunset to darkness. And Briggs ended up reading it well and retiring Jean Blank on the fly ball. Brooklyn Danielson steps in for Kenosha Bradford. Boy, what a luxury they have with those 2 great pitchers. Danielson and Strelo. To short. Mesra, tough play. Got her. Good pick at first by Ellen Noble, and then they retired Danielson on a beautiful play on both ends.
A little surprised she didn't go for the force at second. Two-hopper. Of course, she had to go in the hole, and once she got out at first, just barely. Half step.
Throw a little low, dug out by Noble. Mona Duckworth-Torres reached on an air, scored her first time up. Kenosha Bradford had that line moving in the second. 8 came to the plate. 4 scored. Strike. Evens the count at 1-1.
Renatos dancing around out there at second. Caught Reed's attention. The second baseman went over after that pitch and tried to keep her close.
Check swing will cost Duckworth-Torres. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Gwen Baker threw a perfect game against Watertown early in May. That was her 4th perfect game of her career.
That was a perfect pitch.
Yeah, it's a perfect pitch for the strikeout. So, a runner for Bradford, but no runs. We go, and a network sponsor. This is your WIA network station. What a pleasant evening.
Especially if you're sitting on the Kenosha Bradford side.
There's some of the Milton supporters. All right, hang on to those signs. We'll want to keep those forever.
Bring them to the reunion in a couple years, 25 years.
Tell everybody how good you were back then. That's what reunions are for. Yeah. Here's Sophie Mesra, the Milton shortstop. It's Mesra, Harris, and Briggs. 6, 7, and 8 in the order. And 2-0 the count.
Milton's got to get sparked in their offense. They've stranded 5 runners through 3 innings, so they've had some traffic and just lacked for a 2-out hit.
Well, they'd love to get that big crowd going, too.
Yeah.
Mesra swings at 2-0, and she's going to bloop one into right for a hit. So that's the first hit of the night for the Redhawks offense. Didn't hit it hard, but hit it in the right spot.
She goes the other way and muscles into right field. Just over the second baseman's head. It found some green.
There'll be a line drive in the box score tonight. Here's Trinity Harris, designated player. Showed bunt.
Trinity's a 204 hitter.
That one kind of bounced off the leg of Strelo and sailed high for a ball. So it's 2-0.
Strelo's walked 3. Struck out 3.
That one hit the top of the zone for a strike, 2-1. It's 7 games on Thursday, 7 games on Friday, and the 5 championship games today. Only one, the weather delay, that was this afternoon. And fouled at the plate, so the runner Mesra will return to first. And the count goes 2-2 to the hitter Trinity Harris. Strike 3, swinging. Down goes Harris for the first out of the 4th.
5 strikeouts now for Strelo.
Right fielder, Lyndon Briggs.
And the right fielder, Lyndon Briggs, comes to the plate.
Strelo fanned 12 in the 4-0 4-hit shutout against Cedarburg.
And I believe that hit the batter. Well, the umpire is saying foul. No, now he says hit by pitch. Okay. So let's see where that hit Lyndon Briggs.
She could tell you in the hand because it hurts.
That was really close to the knob of the bat, which would have been a foul. But yeah.
I guess that tells you where it hit her.
Or she's the greatest actor in the world, one of the two. Okay, so a base hit.
They're actually going to confirm and double check that it did hit her hand.
I mean, it was a close call.
There's no replay here, so.
Yep, so they're going to say hit by pitch.
Yeah. But the plate umpire asked for help from the first base umpire.
Look at that, how she's got a suck in her little pinky to get some feeling back in it. That would smart if the ball hit you there against the bat.
So third time in 4 innings, Milton's had 2 on. They're whacking for a big hit. And
Gwen Baker must just be the player to do it. She looks a little angry, actually. Focused, maybe a little mad. Down 4. Looks at a strike, 1-1. Milton got their first hit here in the 4th inning. Trying to get back in this Division I championship. Strike outside corner. Parker, nice job bringing it back into the zone for the catcher for Kenosha Bradford.
And Baker liked that pitch when she's in the circle. Oh, she was crazy about the call as a hitter.
Chopped foul. Runners will go back to first and second. Counts 1-2. 1 down here in the top of the 4th. Kurt Mussey hoping his team can find a way. They found a way last night late. High for ball 2. It's not late quite yet. He's not that late. But you don't want too many of these opportunities to go by, and they've had plenty.
Like you say, they need to get the crowd in the game, get the bench alive.
That one missed. 3-2. Top of the order coming up with Kylie Reed on deck. Boy, this feels like a pretty big pitch in this game. Only 1 out. Hit, foul. Hit sharply, but well outside the right field line.
A little tardy on that swing.
So another 3-2 pitches coming to Gwen Baker.
Baker takes a walk after about every pitch. The new MLB rules, you don't see too much of this.
That's right.
But she definitely goes out, does everything except adjust her batting gloves. And
here we go. Ball 4. Walked her. The bases are loaded. This was close.
Here it is again. And it's outside the zone.
That's right. You know, and after Baker was walking around, see how quickly Strelo came to the plate with the pitch? Didn't want to give her a chance to settle.
Yeah.
Didn't work out, though, for the Kenosha Bradford pitcher.
A walk and a hit batsman along with a single here in the 4th prompts a mound visit from John Ruffalo to show how much traffic they've had on the bases. Milton leadoff hitter up for the 3rd time in 4 innings.
Olivia Schutz running again for Baker at first for Milton. Well, you're not going to get a much better chance than this. Bases loaded, 1 out. Leadoff hitter Kylie Reed up. Looks at a strike.
Reed bounced to short with 2 on and 2 out in the 2nd inning.
There's Angela Parker, the catcher. She's going to do everything she can to keep a ball in the dirt in front of her and prevent a run from scoring. This is back to the circle, throw to home, force there. So they get the runner at the plate, Trinity Harris, and that's a big second out.
Strelo showing some athleticism here, the way she bounces off the mound, then makes the flip to her battery mate to get the force.
Now we've seen a couple of those kind of throws unsuccessful, where sometimes they overhand it and throw it so darn hard you can't catch it, but that's well done. Not only by Strelo, but also by Parker. 2 down to Ella Noble. And now this Milton opportunity is on the shoulders of Ella Noble with 2 out. Hot shot to short, stopped by Smith, but she'll have to eat it. And Milton is on the board. RBI hit for Ella Noble.
Smith did a good job of keeping the ball from going through and probably saving a run, but she had no play after the dive at short. And the run-scoring infield single gets a much-needed run for Milton. Nice play by the Smith to keep the ball from going to the outfield.
So Mesra scores, and it's 4-1. But Milton would love to add on here with Kenzie Marquardt at the plate. 21 runs batted in for the Milton catcher. Hit hard, but foul. Woo. The Kenosha Bradford crowd was holding its breath, but she hooked it foul. We've had a couple of home runs this week, including a grand slam over the fence. Now the Milton fans are having a little something to cheer about. Bases loaded. 1-1. 2 out. The pitch to Marquardt. Fisted foul.
Came in on her fist.
Take a deep breath.
Milton had 2 on. The first didn't score.
You can see she's hit a lot this season. Now's the time for Kenzie Marquardt. Fouled off the end of the bat. First baseman Gene Blank makes the play unassisted, and Kenosha Bradford wiggles out of it with only 1 run scoring. 4-1 Bradford. Now a word from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
Your score, Bradford 4, Milton 1.
Here's Gwen Baker. She and the Milton Redhawks trailing Kenosha Bradford 4-1 in our Division I championship game. Nice to see a smile back on Gwen Baker's face, as she hasn't had a whole lot to smile about so far.
He hasn't seen a whole lot of clutch hitting from her teammates. They are now 1 of 6 with runners in scoring position, and they've left 8 runners on base in the first 4 innings.
Ouch. That's where they're behind 4-1. There's Maddie Strelo. She'll lead off for Kenosha Bradford in the bottom of the 4th. Kenosha Bradford, the number 2 seed in Division I, Milton, number 4. Strelo swings through that one. It's 2-1. Strelo, Kylie Lanhart, Morgan Smith, bottom 3rd of the order scheduled for Kenosha Bradford here in the 4th. Slaps that one foul. Kenosha Bradford started the season in Florida with a couple of games, beating schools from New York. So you go to Florida to play New York teams now.
In the spring you do, when you're in Wisconsin.
That's right. And strike 3. Down goes Maddie Strelo to start the 4th. Another look at the K for Gwen Baker.
Blows this one past the slap hitter. Well, John Ruffalo's taken on all covers. He's in his 21st year. He's been around. knows how to get a team ready, and you got to think he knew he had a good club this year.
Yep. Kylie Lanhard, strike one. You know, one thing John Ruffalo was pleased about, the team won the conference. They also won the Southeast Conference Team Sportsmanship Award. And he said that's kind of unique to win that in the same year.
Yeah.
You can hang your hat on that, too.
The athletic director in him coming out there. Huh?
Yeah, that's right. I tell you what, win the conference title, win the Sportsmanship Award, and win state. That's a good year. That one got away from Baker a little bit, sailed high for a ball.
He said we feel battle tested, and we found a lot of different ways to win games. So can they hold on here and protect a 3-run lead halfway through the state championship game?
1-2, just outside.
They played tournaments in Kaukauna and Chippewa Falls. Wells working on their tan in Florida.
Nice mix of veterans and youth on the Kenosha Bradford roster. That one's fouled at the plate. 4 seniors, 5 juniors, a sophomore, and 5 freshmen on John Ruffalo's Kenosha Bradford Red Devils roster. Kylie Lanhart trying to get something going for the Red Devils offense here in inning number 4. Waited on that one. Put it in the air, and it's going to fall for a hit in front of a diving Lyndon Briggs. Well, that worked out for Lanhard as she waited on the pitch. Didn't get all the power she could behind it, but got just enough to get it over the head of the second baseman, Kylie Reed.
Yeah. Off-speed delivery, and like you said, she waited back on it. Ball seemed to stay up in the air a long time, but bloops in front of Briggs. Not sure Briggs got the best jump on that ball.
Right.
She had to be concerned with Reed going out from second base, too, and they didn't collide. But the result is a hit for Lanhard.
Yep, that's the bottom line. Here's Morgan Smith. Looks at strike one right down the middle. Morgan Smith has started every game at shortstop this year. She had a triple in the quarterfinal win against Cedarburg. She was 2 for 3 in that game. They call her the anchor of the defense from that shortstop position.
She showed she can execute a squeeze play in the 4-run second when she brought in a run.
One of the 4 Kenosha Bradford runs in that second inning. Fouled. I want to give a hats off to our Rush Media production crew. We get here early in the morning for an 8 o'clock game. They're here well before the rest of us announcers are here. 5 a.m. I heard was crew call this morning for most of them. And here we are, 9:30 at night. They're still going. They did all 5 games today and made them look great. So thanks for your efforts, everyone. This is the center. That's going to fall for another hit in front of Benesh. Benesh couldn't quite get a great read on that one either, and it fell for a hit. So first and second for Kenosha Bradford, 1 out.
Smith shows she can handle the bat. Lines this one up the middle. Finds some green in front of the center fielder, Benesh. And Bradford's got something going with 1 out in the 4th.
Top of the order, Aubrey Strelo.
Pitcher.
We've talked about it all week. You watch enough baseball, you watch enough softball, you know third time through the order can be pretty tough sometimes. Ground ball to short, looked at second, and then safe at first. Mesra thought about going for the force at second, but then Strelo beat the throw at first by the time Mesra got it there.
The ball's well hit, right at her. But again, she shows indecision, doesn't know whether to go to second for the force or to first, and by the time she makes up her mind, the leadoff hitter, Strelo, beat it out. So the bases are loaded.
There's Robin Lowen, the runner for Strelo at first. That's a move that was made all night long. That's the 3rd hit of the night for Aubrey Strelo, by the way. Now here's Celia May. Whoa, big trouble for Milton here with May, a productive hitter at the plate with the bases loaded and only 1 out.
and they're looking to break open the game right here with the heart of their order coming up and the bases loaded.
That missed. Where Milton had all of their opportunities and they could only come up with a run. Kenosha Bradford, let's see what this opportunity brings. Strike. Evening the count at 1-1. The focus is back on Gwen Baker's face. No smiling now. That missed high, 2-1.
For the record, they call that a fielder's choice. Stringer
okay.
Credit for
gotcha.
That.
Makes sense. In any case, the bases are loaded. Hot shot, base hit, center field. One run is in. Here comes a second. And Kenosha Bradford converts. They're going to end up with runners at second and third and only one out. Celia May delivers.
Big hit for May. Shoots this up the middle. And then there's some indecision on which base to throw to. Then shoots by Baker.
Past the second baseman Reed.
Beanish throws it in, but
let's keep it rolling.
Noble cut the ball off, and then with nobody covering first, that enabled May to go to second.
That was Lanhart and Smith scoring the runs for Kenosha Bradford. Oh, the Red Devils are all fired up. Two are in the inning. It's a 6-1 Kenosha Bradford lead.
Meanwhile, Coach Mussey trying to settle his troops down.
And the Red Devil, well, he's always got a smile on his face no matter what the score is, I guess. And a little air guitar. The fans pretty loose, and why not?
The catcher, Angela Parker.
Here's Angela Parker, the catcher. Lined into a double play and singled, so she's hit the ball hard a couple of times. And there's still only one out. This is a foul into the Milton cheering section down the right field side. Angela Parker gives Bradford some power in that lineup. 5 homers, 27 RBIs coming into the tournament. Little late swing, and it's fouled back again. So 0-2 the count to Angela Parker. Lauren Jean Blank is on deck for the Red Devils. Second and third, one out here. 2 runs in the fourth. Just missed the bottom of the zone. Ball 1. Again, here's the 25th pitch of the inning.
And you got to wonder if that 12-inning outing on Thursday might have taken something out of Baker. She struck out 18, set a Division I record in that game, but that's a lot of innings to throw in 3 days. 12 on the emotional win over Kakano last night, now coming back. Has allowed 8 hits in 3 1/3 innings here tonight.
2-2 coming. This is hit to the right side. Can Briggs get it? Yes, she can in foul territory. Tagging and scoring. So it's going to be a sac fly for Parker as Lowen comes in to score. And it's 7-1 Bradford. So even when they make outs, they're scoring runs.
Not sure if Briggs knew how many outs there were. Kind of nonchalant.
I think that's right.
Makes the catch in foul territory. Both runners are going to move up anyway.
Yep. So Lowen scores. May goes from second to third. She's there with 2 out. Lauren Jean Blank steps in. And the celebration continues in the Bradford dugout. Man, they'll sleep well tonight. They put in a lot of energy. And they're not even playing, most of them. 1 strike to Jean Blank. 2 strikes to Jean Blank. Body language not great for Milton right now.
Scoreboard's not great for Milton right now.
That's true, too. Good look there from Jean Blank as she thought about going after the high, hard one, but didn't. You know, before the game started, I wonder if Bradford thought, boy, if we can get 7 against Gwen Baker.
I think John Ruffalo would have said, I'll take it.
Yeah, right? Strike 3, outside corner. 4th inning finally over. Another big one for Kenosha Bradford. 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station. The 2024 WIAA Softball Championships are brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. We're in the state capital of Wisconsin, Madison, the home of the WIAA State Softball Tournament since 2002. Minus 1 year for COVID. Here comes Milton. We're in the top of the 5th. They got some work to do. First pitch swinging is Jenna Benash. And it's a foul for strike 1. Again, that Milton group trying to find something to cheer about. They did push a run across in the 4th inning.
And that's the first hit allowed by Bradford in the tournament.
But it could have been more. Milton has squandered some scoring chances. There's a base hit. Good start to the 5th for Benash and Milton. Only the 3rd hit of the night for the Redhawks. There's a big group of Milton fans. Molly Baker's up next.
It's the 4th inning out of 5 that the leadoff person's been aboard. Right, take that back. It's the 3rd inning out of.
Okay.
But nonetheless, been a lot of traffic.
Yes, there has. Molly Baker is honorable mention all conference in the Badger Large. A number of Milton Redhawks getting postseason honors this year, as you would expect. Baker tonight, ground out to short and a strikeout looking. And looks at that pitch. Down quickly, 0-2. Another ball, 1-2 on this at bat. Aubrey Strelo tonight so far, 4 innings pitched. Those 3 hits, 1 run earned, has walked 4, struck out 5. This is hit to 3rd. They'll go to 2nd for 1, but the throw's bounced by Duckworth Torres, goes into center. So the runner Benash will make it all the way to 3rd, and Molly Baker stays at 1st.
Got a break there. But again, there's been base runners. Now Milton needs some clutch hits. It's the 3rd error on Bradford.
That one on the throw from the 3rd baseman.
He had time, and it's a bad throw.
Yep.
Handcuffed Strelo at 2nd.
Danielson got there just a tad later than you'd like to get that throw at 2nd, but again, Duckworth couldn't convert it. Okay, now here we go as we have Sophie Mesra, the shortstop, in. Singled and scored the Milton run her last time up.
See the big Milton crowd trying to get into it.
Strelo gets the sign, checks the wristband. Bunt. They'll go to 1st. Run will score. That's Benash touching home, and it's a 7-2 game.
Well, it's one way to get a run in.
Yeah.
But I think if you're Kenosha, you'll be happy to take the out and give up the run at this stage of the game. Well, nicely executed squeeze, though.
Yeah, well executed in the field as well by Kenosha Bradford. Yeah, so 7-2, but now you have one out and one on. And Trinity Harris steps in. Harris 0 for 2 with a strikeout. That one's foul. Look out on the on-deck circle. One and one the count. Lyndon Briggs on deck. This one's off the end of the bat, foul. Let's talk about Milton's big win against Kaukauna last night. And before the tournament, Kurt Mussey said, hey, we would look forward to an opportunity to play Kaukauna. And they got that opportunity and succeeded. Now they're trying to rally again in the championship game, but that's not going to help. Strike three swinging. Harris goes down, 2 out.
And again, Milton, the first team to beat Kaukauna since May of 2021. A span of 109 games and the 108-game winning streak snapped.
Lyndon Briggs, the right fielder. This is to right field, and Ella Crowder can't catch up with it. It's going to score another run for Milton as Molly Baker comes home. Here comes Briggs sliding into third with an RBI triple. Well, the Redhawks aren't dead yet again.
That's the clutch hit they've been waiting for. Briggs goes the other way, gets the ball over the right fielder's head. It kept carrying. The wind's not a factor. But the ball just kept carrying on the right fielder, and all of a sudden it's a 7-3. They finally put up a crooked number on the board.
2 are in.
And more importantly, get a clutch hit. They're now 2 of 7 or 2 of 8 with runners in scoring position.
Quick discussion in the circle for the Kenosha Bradford team. Here comes Gwen Baker with Briggs at third. Baker tonight has walked twice. She gets an RBI here. We got something going. 7-3 the score. Two and 0. Strelo hit her leg again as she delivered, so that might have thrown the alignment off just a little bit. In any case, it's a 2-0 count to Baker. Then top of the order is next with Kylie Reed. Books it a strike.
Last night, Strelo came in to throw the last 2 innings after Brooklyn Danielson went the first 5. You wonder if those roles might be reversed tonight.
And again, the luxury of having 2 great pitchers like Strelo and Danielson. They've used them effectively all year. That one caught the inside edge for a strike, 2-2. Two in the inning. 2-2 the count. 2 outs. Here it comes to Gwen Baker. Strike 3 looking. Down goes Baker. Down goes Milton. So a couple runs for Milton in the inning, but they still trail by 4 thanks to this strikeout to end it. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. Well, Milton crawls back into it a little bit with a couple runs in the top of the 5th. It's 7-3 now. Kenosha Bradford as the Red Devils come to hit in inning number 5. Here comes 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Brooklyn Danielson, Mona Duckworth-Torres, and Maddie Strelo. First pitch to Danielson, rides inside, ball 1.
Baker needs to put up a 0. Give her team a chance in the last 2 innings to come up with 4 runs.
Brooklyn Danielson verbally committed to Eastern Illinois to play college. First team all Southeast Conference. Southeast Conference pitcher of the year for the 2nd straight year. Had a 21 strikeout game to open the tournament against South Milwaukee, May 23rd. That was an extra inning affair, of course.
Well, I would not be surprised to see her in the circle for the last 2 innings.
She had a perfect game against Racine Case in April. And swinging strike 3. Down goes Danielson to open the 5th.
6 strikeouts now for Gwen Baker. Again, she followed up her 18 strikeout performance Thursday with just 3 last night, but 8 tonight against Bradford.
Mona Duckworth-Torres in. 1 down here in the 5th. And Baker starts her out with a strike. Kenosha Bradford has had 2 productive innings. 4 runs in the 2nd, 3 in the 4th.
That off-speed pitch just missed, and I think there was some in the Milton dugout that didn't think it did miss.
I think including the pitcher. Okay. That time it caught the inside corner. And 1-2 to Duckworth-Torres. Quick discussion between John Ruffalo and the batter Mona Duckworth-Torres. Nobody on, 1 out here in the Kenosha Bradford 5th. And neither Milton nor Kenosha Bradford has won a WIAA state softball championship. Someone will have one within the next hour. Strike 3 called. 2 down. Couple of strikeouts to start the 5th here for Gwen Baker.
Designated player, Madeline Strelo.
Now the DP, Maddie Strelo.
Good look at Baker, who's going to Butler next year on a ride.
Baker now tonight, 4 2/3 innings. She's allowed 8 hits, 7 runs, 5 of which are earned. Hasn't walked a batter, struck out 7. Ball. Sure. 2-0. Now 3-0.
Baker's handled Strelo pretty well. Struck her out previous 2 at-bats.
But then the batter after that, Kylie Lanhard, the 8th place hitter, has 2 hits already, and Morgan Smith, the 9th place batter, has a hit as well. So you have to be careful with every spot up and down this Kenosha Bradford lineup. Strelo trying to get on here with 2 down in the 5th, has a 3-1 count. Ball 4, she pulled the bat back in time. And it's the first walk issued by Baker tonight.
And I don't think she thought that was ball 4.
I think you're right.
And I think
she's looked at each umpire since that call. Let's see.
Left fielder, Kylie Lanhart.
That's right there.
I think Strelo helped sell that.
Yeah, that's right.
Tossing the bat away.
There's a strike. Batter is now Kylie Lanhart.
Baker's still upset about the the ball four call.
Shaking her head.
Talking to her infielders.
Strike. I was just thinking about time, huh? Trying to finish up the fifth. A little high there. I guess she's also a little angry that the runner's not getting back to the base. The old get back rule. Oh boy. That's not going to go over well either. 2-2. You saw her look at the runner at first. That's Kylie Lanhart. Strike three swinging, and look at Baker. Enough of this. Look at the emotion from Gwen Baker. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. The 2024 WIAA Softball Championships are brought to you by the Wisconsin DOT. Zero in Wisconsin. Together, we can save lives. You saw a peek at the Monona Terrace and now the state capitol, State Street in Madison.
Jay got his drone out. Those shots. Great job, Jay.
If I was driving that drone, it wouldn't look that steady, I can tell you that. That wasn't State Street. That was, the State Street is around the Capitol, but that was not State Street. That was off Monona Terrace there. 7-3, Kenosha Bradford with Milton coming to bat in the sixth. They're running out of opportunities. They've had plenty of opportunities, but now those opportunities are getting slimmer and slimmer as we start the sixth.
Strello's still on the hill, or in the circle.
Top of the order, Kylie Reed. Tough play there for Danielson. And it's going to be safe at first as Reed reaches. Tough chance for Danielson. Then she bounced the throw, but Kylie Reed beat it.
Another leadoff person on. That's a tough chance to be sure.
Yep.
That's going to be an infield hit.
Yep. Fifth hit of the game for Milton.
First baseman, Ella Noble.
So just what the Redhawks needed. Here's Ella Noble, the first baseman. I don't think you can play for just one run anymore if you're Milton with only 2 innings remaining.
No, you got to keep the line moving here with 6 outs to go.
Noble tonight has a hit. She also reached on an error. Good pitch by Strelo to hit the corner. There you see her night and her season. Swinging strike, and that's strike 3. Down goes Noble. First out of the inning. Kenzie Marquardt, the catcher, up next. Milton fans on their feet trying to get this offense charged up. That's a strike.
Marquardt 0 for 2 tonight, 2 for 7 in the state tournament. Driven in a run in their stay at Goodman Diamond.
Strike 2. Marquardt steps out of the box, looks down at head coach Kurt Mussey. And Strelo's ready with an 0-2 to come, with 1 on and 1 down here in the top of the 6th. Hot shot past the third baseman Duckworth Torres in the left. Boy, that was a hard hit ball by Mackenzie Marquardt for a single.
Other than Briggs's triple, that may be the hardest hit ball of the night. And she turns on this one, and I think we're going to get a pitching change here.
Yeah. Now we talked about the terrific twosome of pitchers for Kenosha Bradford. We're going to see it right here. There's the energy in the Milton crowd after that hit by Marquardt.
Marquardt trying to get the dugout backed up, and they play a little jump around as if the Milton crowd needed any more energy.
At the end of the third quarter already? Gosh.
So, a lot of defensive changes as everybody jumps around wearing a Milton uniform.
107 pitches for Strelo tonight.
She goes 5 1/3. Allows 6 hits, so far 3 runs. Struck out 6, 7.
So Brooklyn Danielson takes over in the circle. That's the first batter she'll face, Jenna Benash for Milton.
In this tournament, Danielson went 5 innings last night of shutout 2-hit ball, walked 1, struck out 4 against Watertown, and Strelo came in to get the save. On the year, Danielson 12-3 with a 1.43 ERA. This is her 18th game, 6th out of the bullpen. She's thrown 12 complete games as a starter, including 7 shutouts and 86 1/3 innings. Danielson's allowed 49 hits and just 18 earned runs. She's walked 30, struck out 199. So she is the better strikeout pitcher than Strelo, and that's one of the reasons she got named pitcher of the year in the conference.
The line on Strelo so far, 5 1/3, 6 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts. She's the responsibility of Reed and Marquardt, the runners at first and second for Milton. Okay, Danielson in and Benash at the plate.
And we need a new second baseman. Well, we'll get her number and get those changes.
Foul. Okay, Brooklyn Danielson to the circle, and
yeah, we just told you that, but that's what Danielson's done this year. And that's what got her the pitcher of the year in the conference. And caught the attention of Eastern Illinois.
Kylie Butch and the runner at first, taking over for Kenzie Marquardt, by the way. So Maddie Strelo is now at second. Danielson's at pitcher. And Aubrey Strelo goes to right field for Crowder. Those are the changes. Danielson, of course, coming over from second base. Looper, diving attempt, on and out of the glove of Jean Blank. Everybody's going to be safe. It's going to be bases loaded with only 1 out. Boy, valiant try by Jean Blank, but when she hit the ground, the ball popped out of her glove. And Milton has yet another great opportunity here in the 6th.
Well, as you say, charging first baseman makes a great effort. She can't hold the ball. Danielson picks it up and has a play at second base, but she's not aware of it. The runner at first was in a tough spot. She thought the ball was going to be caught, and when it wasn't, she was tardy going to second. So Danielson had a play there, but she held the ball. So now the bases are loaded with 1 out, and this is the tying run at the plate.
Oh, my goodness. Kylie Reed scored. Molly Baker's at the plate. Or check that. Sorry, Kylie Reed's at third. Marquardt's at second. Benash at first. fisted foul. Every pitch so critical here. Division I championship. Bases loaded, 1 out. There's Molly Baker on the season and tonight. Popped up. Catcher grabs it. Angela Parker in foul territory. 2 down. Sophie Mesra up next.
The shortstop, Sophie Mesra.
All right, Parker got a good read of that right away. Sophie Mesra has a hit. She reached on an error, has scored a run. Drove in one with a sacrifice bunt. High drama at Goodman Diamond. Danielson's pitch. Outside.
Oh, Milton needs a clutch hit here. They're just 2 of 11 with runners in scoring position. They've left 9 through the first 5 innings. Have the bases loaded here. The tying run of the plate in the 6th.
Mesra in the air and it stays barely in play, but the 3 fielders, Maddie Strelo, Aubrey Strelo, and Lauren Jean Blank, just couldn't quite get there. 1-2, the count. Bases loaded, 2 out. Earlier today, Pacelli won Division 5, Fall Creek won Division 4, Prescott the winner in Division 3, and Waupun takes Division 2. Division 1 still to be decided. In the air, near the line, Aubrey Strelo makes the catch, and the threat goes by the boards. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station. Well, bro, sometimes statistics don't lie. Milton has had opportunities, and the numbers show how they haven't taken advantage.
Yeah, two glaring stats. The 12 left on base over the first 6 innings. And again, they're 2 of 12 with runners in scoring position.
Wow.
They've just been crying for a clutch hit, and there have been very few.
Okay, we start with the number 9 hitter on the Kenosha Bradford lineup, Morgan Smith. And quickly 0-2 to the Kenosha Bradford shortstop. Smith has a sacrifice for an RBI. She also has a single and a run scored. Good night out of the 9-hole for Kenosha Bradford. Baker a little wild with that one, 2-1. Top of the order up next with Aubrey Strelo and Celia May scheduled here. And inning number 6, one more chance for Milton in the 7th. Well, they had one more chance last night in the 7th and came through big time.
Yep, found a way. Got 3 runs, raced a 3-2 deficit, and beat Kakana 5-3. First time anybody's done that since May of 2021.
Is there still magic left in the Redhawks? We'll find out. First, they have to get through the bottom of the 6th here. Oh boy, that thing was about 30 miles an hour by the time it got to the plate. Baker wanted that call, didn't get it.
Yeah, Smith wasn't going to be able to pull the trigger on that off-speed delivery.
Morgan Smith says thanks. Punch, and that's grabbed in foul ground, so no outs, just a foul ball. New life again for Morgan Smith. Count is full, 3-2. Last thing Baker wants to do is put the leadoff batter on here in the 6th. And is that fair or foul? It's fair ball. That thing hit right off the line. Kind of waiting for the call on whether it was fair or foul. Finally, the home plate umpire said fair ball. Now I'll get an explanation to Kurt Messy. A wry smile from Coach Mussey as he gets an explanation he doesn't really wish to hear.
There's the first base umpire, but
okay, it actually bounced in foul territory and then kind of spun back.
But it's where the ball is when it goes over the base.
Yeah. And it didn't really look to land in fair territory, but fair is the call. Yeah, there you see it's sure looks like it's just to the right side of that right field line. But again, how it goes over the base is what counts. Okay, well, in any case, the leadoff batter is on.
Tom Hacks, the home plate umpire. I think he made the call, didn't he?
Yep.
Don Baumgart,
I agree.
first base umpire.
Okay, now top of the order, Aubrey Strelo. That one's fouled out of play. A couple of wacky plays here to make things interesting.
9 hits now for Bradford.
Morgan Smith now 2 for 2 out of that 9-hole in the Red Devil batting order. Bunt. Good one. And safe at first. Oh, now they got the runner caught off second, but she's going to get into third. Wow. Morgan Smith makes it all the way to third. Strelo's safe at first.
Well, I think Marquardt shouldn't be charged with an error.
Yep.
There's the bunt. Marquardt.
Okay, they'll call it a sacrifice and an error.
Yeah, sacrifice E2.
Yep. And then look at that.
Then good base running by Smith, who kept on going, as you can see, and then they threw behind the runner, and the throw to third never occurred.
I think if they throw ahead of the runner, they might get her.
There's a stolen base for Strelo.
Well, Milton couldn't take advantage of its opportunities. You talk about a golden opportunity to put more space for Kenosha Bradford here. Second and third, nobody out. And Celia May, the big RBI hitter for Kenosha Bradford this week, is in. Wide 2-1. May had a 2-run single in the 4th inning. This one's back to the circle. They go home. Looks like they got the runner caught up between second and third. Run down. Oh boy, that's going to be Baker tagging the runner in the face. And now
another runner hung up, but nobody's covering first.
So, wow, that was an interesting play of the tag there as Baker got Smith, so the run does not score.
It's the best possible outcome for,
that's
for Milton.
Watch his tag.
A little high.
Whoa, man.
The catcher, Angela Parker.
And then Smith was trying to get him to run down to wow. Strelo would end up at third, but Strelo went back to second.
And then a base hit to right. Here comes Strelo rounding third and scoring, and Bradford's lead goes back to 8-3. RBI single for Angela Parker.
So after all the merry-go-round of the bases, Parker hits the first pitch the other way, past the first baseman Noble, and they pick up the run, and it's a 5-run lead.
So Angela Parker, boy, she's hit the ball hard all 4 times up. Has a couple of hits, couple of RBIs, a sacrifice fly in there as well, and then lined into a double play that she hit a rocket in the first inning. Here's Lauren Jean Blank as Kenosha Bradford has 1 on the board so far here in the 6th, only 1 out. 2nd and 3rd the runners.
There has been a lot of traffic on the bases tonight in a game we thought would be a pitcher's battle. Instead, we've seen a lot of base runners.
110 pitches for Gwen Baker tonight. To second, Reed will go to first. Another run will score as May comes home. 9-3 Kenosha Bradford.
Jean Blank puts the ball in play. Reed makes a nice play, but it's a run-scoring single for Jean Blank.
Second run of the 6th inning for Kenosha Bradford. Here's Brooklyn Danielson. First pitch swinging to short. Throw across by Mesra gets Danielson, and that will end the 6th. But Kenosha Bradford adds 2 more. 9-3 as we go to the 7th. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIA network station. Well, last night Milton had a 3-run rally in the top of the 7th to win. Tonight they need 6 to tie.
Leading off for the Milton Redhawks, designated player Trinity Harris.
Trinity Harris, the designated player, leading off. Bottom third of the order scheduled for Milton. Danielson trying to close out a state championship for Kenosha Bradford. Little low, 2-0. Harris, Briggs, Baker scheduled. Three and 0.
Danielson has not had a save this year. Again, they've pretty much split pitching duties between her and Strelo, starter and who would be the winning pitcher tonight.
Well, she goes after the 3-0. This is the play at second by Maddie Strelo to retire Harris, and it's the first out of the 7th. Danielson relieved Aubrey Strelo in the 6th inning. So now 2/3 of an inning of work for Danielson, allowed a hit. That's it. Here's Lyndon Briggs, the right fielder. Milton down to their final 2 outs. Trailing 9-3.
Briggs, one of 4 seniors, playing her last game. Trying to extend it. She's had a big game tonight.
Yeah.
RBI, runs scored.
One of 5 players who were on Milton's 2022 squad when they were freshmen and sophomores. That's Gwen Baker, Lyndon Briggs, Sophie Mesra, Ella Noble, and Kylie Reed. One more 2024 graduate, Julia Wolf, played in the 2022 team but didn't play this season. Had an ACL tear suffered in the basketball season. Again, Kurt Mussey says, yeah, our heads were kind of spinning. We had wide eyes, and it was a tough deal in 2022, but they felt much more comfortable coming to state this year. Hers had a couple of big wins to get to this championship game, but now Briggs facing a 2-1 count with 1 out. Now it's 2-2.
Yeah, Milton got here by shutting out Oregon 7-0 in the sectional final. Now they got to figure out a way to come up with a miracle comeback in the 7th for the 2nd straight day.
Strike three. 2 down.
Danielson will have none of that comeback talk.
Man, they're feeding the pig tonight, aren't they?
The pitcher, Gwen Baker.
Went upstairs and Briggs couldn't get it. Well, Gwen Baker is the last hope for Milton. Such a big part of the Milton softball story. Senior headed to Butler University, but will likely be her final at bat in a Milton Redhawks uniform. She digs in. Parker and Danielson get the sign. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2.
Bradford avenged one of their 3 losses of the season last night. Watertown beat them 4-3, but last night when it counted, Bradford won 1-0. Their other loss was to Kekana, 8-0. They also lost to Franklin, 4-0. But now they're 2 strikes away from moving their record to 28-3 and lifting the gold ball as the state champs.
2-1 to Baker. Three and 1. Top of the order, Kylie Reed on deck. Will there be another Milton miracle tonight? They've got a big mountain to climb, down 9-3. Ball 4. Third time tonight Baker has walked. Kylie Reed.
Second baseman, Kylie Reed.
Milton has had a base runner in every inning tonight.
We're waiting for a runner for Baker. It's been Schutz most of the night. Looks like it's her again.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher, Gwen Baker at first base, number 5, Olivia Schutz.
Yep, Olivia Schutz again. There you see the crowd, the Kenosha Bradford crowd anticipating this final out. Big swing and a miss by Reed. 389 her average on the season. She just wants to keep the line moving here. 1 strike to count. Called strike 2. Will this be the pitch for Brooklyn Danielson? Strike 3! For the first time, Kenosha Bradford, Division I state softball champions.
Don't know if they practiced that dog pile, but got a little work to do as they jumped around and then collapsed onto one another.
Well, they've never had to do it before, so.
That's right. But an impressive performance. They put up crooked numbers in the 2nd, 4th, and 6th inning. Never trailed, and Bradford takes a 9-3 win over Milton, which left 13 runners on base and never could mount a comeback against the pitching duo of Danielson, who got the save, and Strelo. Here's Danielson's strikeout to end the game, and that is our play of the game.
That's our Wisconsin DOT play of the game. 0 in Wisconsin. Together, we can save lives. As Kenosha Bradford ends its season with a state championship and a 28-3 record, the Milton Redhawks second place An impressive 26-3 campaign for Kurt Mussey and the Milton Redhawks. And there's the celebration for the Red Devils. We're hoping to talk with Kenosha Bradford head coach John Ruffalo in just a little bit. Then we'll have the awards ceremony here to wrap up an exciting week and a long, exciting day of championship games here at Goodman Diamond in Madison. 21st season for John Ruffalo as Kenosha Bradford's head coach. As we mentioned, the athletic director as well. Maybe he'll give the athletic director a raise for winning the state championship.
Gonna say, I don't know.
You might have to
an incentive clause in his contract, but
might have to clear that with the board and stuff, but we shall see. Just getting the headsets on John Ruffalo, and let's see if we have John ready to go. John, hi, it's Bill and Jay up in the booth. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Well, the score says 9-3, which would seem like it was a one-sided deal, but boy, there was a lot of situations where Milton could have made it a much closer game, but your pitchers got out of trouble thanks to help with some good defense, too.
Yeah, I agree, and our pitchers have done that all year. I mean, they have not buckled when they've been under pressure. They've made pitches, and hats off to Milton, first of all. They came to play. You know, when we got that lead early on, I said to these kids, you watched them against County. You know they're not going to quit. You got a 7-inning game to play here, and boy, did that turn out to be true because they pretty much got something going.
You've been doing this 21 years. What's it like to finally be on the verge of lifting the gold ball?
Oh, well, I'm a pretty emotional fella, and I'm trying not to fall apart at the moment. Just really, really proud. Happy for our school, happy for our kids because I know what they put into this, and you know, it's a celebration of 21 years of this. All the coaches, all the players that have come through this program that have built us to this moment. Not just this group.
Hey, make sure you ask the athletic director for a raise, okay?
That's right. That's right. I think the athletic director is going to let the softball coach, celebrate this one a little bit longer than just this weekend.
Go get your trophy, John. Thanks. Congratulations.
Guys. Thank you.
All right. Now to the awards.
Olivia Schutz, Lyndon Briggs, Ella Noble, Avery Agnew, Molly Baker, Jenna Benash, Morgan Bastian, Sophie Mesra, Gwen Baker, Cameron Zerwinski, Kylie Butcher, Madison Furman, Kenzie Marquardt, Haley Dasso, and Kylie Reed. Will Coach Kurt Mussey please come forward to receive the trophy for the runner-up, Milton Redhawks. come forward as their name is read to receive their individual medal from the 2024 WIAA Division I State Champion, Bradford Red Devils, Tessa Hayden. Brooklyn Danielson. Aubrey Strelo. Madeline Strelo. Morgan Smith. Brianna Parker. Cassidy Fong. Kylie Lenhart. Robin Lowen. Lauren Jean Blanc. Jasmine Granados. Angela Parker. Celia May. Ella Crowder. And Mona Duckworth Torres. Will Coach John P. Ruffalo please come forward to receive the trophy for the champion, Bradford Red Devils.
Final totals in the game: Kenosha Bradford 9 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. Milton 3 runs, 7 hits and 2 errors. Well, Brof, we had plenty of our traditional powers come to the state tournament this year, but nice to see some new faces, some new first-time winners.
Yeah, it was a day for newbies, really. And you saw it early this morning when a couple old-timers played for the D5 title. Pacelli beat Oakfield 4-3. They win again. Meanwhile, for the first time, Fall Creek's a champion. They win in Division 4, 7-0 over Cuba City. Prescott wins for the first time in Division 3, beating Laconia 3-1. Waupun, a first-time winner. They beat Mosinee 7-3. And here, Kenosha Bradford wins for the first time in 9-3 over Milton. It's a fun day as always. Jay, you did a good job as always. See you in Appleton for baseball.
Can't wait. Hey, we want to again thank our Rush Media crew, our production folks. Man, the pictures look great, and they have long days, and they are dedicated people who appreciate their efforts. A look at our champions in Divisions 5 through 1. I want to thank all of you for joining us for our coverage of the 2024 WIAA State Softball Tournament. Congratulations to the winners and the runners-up. For Bill Brophy, I'm Jay Wilson. Again, thanks for watching, and good night from Madison.